I used to think a healthy breakfast was the safest place to get my day right. Fruit, granola, yogurt, the whole routine. But I kept seeing the same thing. People would eat what looked healthy, then crash, get hungry again, and feel off by mid-morning. That made me realize breakfast can quietly set the tone for your whole day, and some of the most common healthy choices are not the best ones.
And this is incredibly common. Most people are trying to do the right thing. They're choosing foods labeled healthy, low fat, high fiber, or natural, and still dealing with energy crashes, constant hunger, brain fog, and stubborn weight gain. And what frustrates me, having seen this pattern over and over, is that it's not a lack of discipline. It's that nobody ever explained what these breakfasts actually do inside your body. Because once you understand the physiology, you realize the issue isn't effort. The problem is that some of the most trusted breakfast choices are working against you.
So here's the shift most people never hear. Breakfast isn't just about healthy foods. It's about how your body responds to them. The same meal can either stabilize your energy for hours or send your blood sugar on a roller coaster that drives hunger, cravings, and fatigue. And once that cycle starts early in the day, everything that follows becomes harder. Focus, mood, even food choices. So in this video, we're going to break down the 6 most common healthy breakfasts people rely on, and more importantly, what actually beats them based on how your body really works.
Now, we're going to go through these one by one. For each breakfast, I'll show you why it's commonly seen as healthy, what actually happens in your body after you eat it, and then what the evidence suggests you should do instead. Because in many cases, the better option isn't more complicated or restrictive. It's just structured differently. Small shifts in how you build your breakfast can completely change your energy, your hunger levels, and your focus for the rest of the day. And once you see this clearly, you won't look at healthy breakfasts the same way again.
Let's start with one of the most common, fruit juice. It's marketed as natural, full of vitamins, and a clean way to start your day. But the problem is what happens when you drink it. Without the fiber from whole fruit, the sugar is absorbed rapidly, causing a sharp rise in blood glucose, followed by a crash. That crash is what drives mid-morning hunger, cravings, and low energy. What beats it? Whole fruit paired with protein, like eggs or yogurt, so you slow down absorption and keep your energy stable for hours instead of minutes. Next is granola. It's often seen as a healthy, high-fiber option, especially when paired with yogurt or milk. But most store-bought granola is packed with added sugars, oils, and refined carbs that digest quickly. The result is similar to juice, an initial energy spike, followed by a drop that leaves you hungry sooner than expected. And because it feels healthy, people tend to eat larger portions. What beats it? A simpler combination, like plain oats or Greek yogurt with nuts and seeds, gives you fiber, protein, and fat to slow digestion and keep you full much longer. Then there's flavored yogurt. It's positioned as high protein and gut-friendly, which sounds ideal. But many versions are loaded with added sugars that completely change how your body responds. Instead of steady energy, you get a quick glucose spike, followed by another crash, especially if it's low in fat. It looks healthy on the surface, but metabolically, it behaves very differently. What beats it? Plain Greek yogurt with your own additions, like berries, nuts, or a drizzle of honey. So you control the sugar, increase protein, and create a much more stable, satisfying breakfast. Breakfast number 4 is the smoothie. It sounds like the ultimate healthy choice. Fruit, spinach, protein powder, maybe oats. But blended drinks can behave very differently from whole food. Once fruit is liquefied, it's easier to consume a large sugar load quickly, with less chewing, less fullness, and a faster rise in blood sugar. That's why smoothies often leave people hungry again sooner than they expect. What beats it? A whole food breakfast bowl, Greek yogurt, berries, nuts, and seeds, or a smoothie built around protein,
fiber and far less fruit.
Breakfast number 5 is cereal, especially the whole grain or heart-healthy kind. It sounds harmless, but many cereals are still highly processed and digested fast, which can leave you hungry again before lunch. Even when the label looks good, the practical effect is often the same: a quick rise in blood sugar, then a drop in energy and focus. What beats it? Eggs with vegetables, or plain oats topped with nut butter and seeds. Gives you more protein, more staying power, and far fewer crashes through the whole morning.
And finally, toast with jam. It feels simple and light, which is why so many people default to it. But white or even whole wheat toast with sweet spreads is mostly fast-digesting carbohydrates with very little protein or fat. That means it's quickly absorbed, leading to a short burst of energy, followed by hunger not long after. It doesn't keep you full, and it doesn't stabilize your blood sugar. What beats it? Upgrade the same base. Add eggs, avocado, or nut butter, so you turn it into a balanced meal that actually sustains you. So when you step back, the pattern becomes clear. Most healthy breakfasts aren't failing because they're bad foods. They're failing because they're incomplete. Too much fast-digesting carbohydrate, not enough protein, not enough fat, not enough structure. And that combination is what creates the energy crashes, the hunger, and the constant snacking later in the day. Once you shift your focus from labels to how your body actually responds, everything changes. Because the goal isn't just to eat healthy, it's to build a breakfast that keeps you steady, focused, and in control for hours. And this is where most people get it wrong. They keep trying harder instead of adjusting the structure. Fix your breakfast and you fix the foundation of your entire day. If you want a simple step-by-step guide that shows you exactly how to build meals like this without overthinking it, I've put together a beginner-friendly guidebook that breaks it all down in a practical way. If you're interested, just comment or send me a mail through the link in my bio. And if you found this useful, make sure you subscribe, like, and share your thoughts below.